Chris Reed. Chris Reed, final innings at Trent Bridge. Well played, Chris.
So thanks to you all for entering into the spirit of the occasion, and a very good afternoon to you all. Thank you.
Well done, Justin. Well batted. Well done. Well batted.
Funny, don't keep that bit though.
Exactly.
I have been asked to announce that previous
Hello. Hello. Chris Reed scores 100 on his last appearance for Nottinghamshire against Sussex here at Hove. So Notts 257 for 5. Chris Reed 101 not out. Chris Reed 124 in the first innings of his last match of his career for Nottinghamshire at Hove against Sussex. Chris Reed 124. Well played, Chris. Chris Reed leaves the Nottinghamshire side out. They made sure he leaves them out on his own. For the last time in his career here at Hove in the game Sussex versus Nottinghamshire. End of the match here at Sussex. Notts having secured a draw to ensure promotion to the top flight next season. Chris Reed knocked off the last game of his career. This game against Sussex at Hove. Hey Chris. Matt?
Chris, can I get one of you with it? Yeah, of course you can.
Chris, thanks for sparing the time to pop up and see us. I know you've obviously got the game on and you got to dash straight off afterwards, but obviously just on behalf of this lot here, I'd like to ask you a few questions. So, first of all, what are your favourite memories of playing here at Trent Bridge?
I mean, I think particularly of Trent Bridge, you know, every time I go out onto that field, I feel that we're playing in a special place. We, as players, understand that we're very privileged to play at what we believe is the best ground in the country, bar none. The support we get is always fantastic. It's different. I mean, it's multicultural, isn't it? When we have the championship, we get a different kind of supporter. When we get the T20, we welcome a lot of young visitors to the ground. And I think the difference between the two supports is great to see, but also it's wonderful that it doesn't matter what we're playing. We always feel that that you guys have got our back, and we always feel like we're representing the club and the city and county.
Just going to ask you, how much have you valued the support of the membership down the years? Because they've always been behind you from the start, really, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you know, the support I've had personally has been unequivocal. It's been great throughout. You know, there's some tricky times during that you know, what has become quite a lengthy career. But on the whole, I've always felt like you've had my back, which has been great. And it's always a pleasure to walk between the membership on the way out and get the applause on the way out to the ground, on the way out to the pitch, but also and maybe more particularly on the way back in, having scored a few runs potentially, or come off after a well-fought win.
And how much have you enjoyed playing down the years, and how much do you think you're going to miss it when you do retire?
I've loved playing. It's been my life. I mean, I started playing hardball cricket as a 6-year-old. Grew up in Devon, as many as you know. My dad took me down to my local cricket club, having sort of played a lot of softball cricket on the beach, and that was a love affair with the game, really, that started there. I was fortunate enough to be picked up by Nottinghamshire, having sort of gone through the Devon ranks and played some minor counties cricket and a brief stint with Gloucestershire. But you know, the winter of 1997, to have a call from Notts, it might well have been Mick actually, to say, yeah, we want to sign you, come and play at this test venue, come and sort of play your trade here. It was the start of a love affair with Nottinghamshire and a love affair with Nottingham. And obviously I'm proud to call this my home now.
The last question for Chris. Just talk a little bit, if you would, about coaching on Saturday and then being involved in that fantastic win down at Edgbaston.
Yes, it's been great. It's been a real great transition for me. I obviously, many thanks to Peter Moores, who's allowed me to get involved with the coaching side with the T20. We had a good discussion sort of at the back end of the 50 over competition about, did I want to play in T20 and would it be right for the club for me to play, and we both came up with a decision that no, it's time for the club to move on, and I applaud the bravery of you know, getting young Tom into the side, of having Billy Root play a lot of white ball cricket, because ultimately this is the future of the club and this is how the club goes forward. The one thing that I was very, very keen to make sure that I could have a hand in particularly in Tom Moore's development as a wicket-keeper and a batter, but also to be able to give some of my experience of not only T20 cricket, but help out the captain and knowledge of grounds, pitches, opposition, that sort of thing. So grateful for Peter for letting me to have a role in that, and immensely proud of what we achieved at the weekend at Edgbaston. I was absolutely buzzing with the win, and we had a good old celebration afterwards. And to me, it felt just like you know, I felt very much involved with that win, as much as if I'd played in it. So exceptionally proud of the lads.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree that Chris has been an absolutely fantastic player for Notts down the years, and please join the top table in giving them a well-deserved round of applause.
Chris Reed walked off the last game of his career, this game against Sussex at Hove.